The Super Saiyan 4 form. Frankly, the only thing that the community loved about Dragon Ball GT, in my opinion, is one of the best forms in all of Dragon Ball. It represents what a Saiyan is. The power that it gives is the same one of the Uzoro form. All that ki and strength is represented by the Super Saiyan 4 form. Until Broly came, and we've seen that his power is also one of the Uzoro form. And the Super Saiyan form isn't my favorite one because of how it looks, but because of what it represents. It represents what a Saiyan is. If you've been watching since Dragon Ball, the original one, you will know how the Uzoro form is a key aspect in what Dragon Ball is now. And the Saiyans deserve to be represented by this form, to be the pinnacle of what a Saiyan is and what they strive towards. And we've seen that in a lot of fan mangas, and especially in the Super Saiyan 5 form that was introduced in Dragon Ball AF. In this manga, Vegeta achieved the Super Saiyan 5 form. It looks like the Super Saiyan 4, but with white hair and much stronger. In this manga that takes place after Dragon Ball GT, we see the evolution of the forms, how Vegeta progressed, how Gohan, Goku, everyone progressed and achieved a new pinnacle of power. And what makes this kind of form intriguing is that it doesn't go to the powers of the angels nor gods of destruction, not Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego, but the power of who the Saiyans are. If you've watched and seen the specials and seen how the Saiyans were, they were a primal species. What separated them from everyone else is their tail. And that's who they've been. And that's what Vegeta also represents, the pride of them. Imagine if someday Vegeta achieves a power and a form that looks like what a Saiyan should be, like what Broly gave us. And if you didn't know, the power of Broly and Kale is, as Vegeta said, the Saiyan's true form. Those were his words when he saw Kale. I'm not just saying that because I'm saying it. In his eyes, the Saiyan's true form is the one that harnesses the Uzoro power in their best form, like those two. And Vegeta is gonna achieve it. A different route that they could take is with how the Dragon Ball Super manga is now, Ultra Ego. This form doesn't represent just Vegeta, it also represents the Saiyans as a whole, their ego and their pride. In another fan manga that tackled this subject called Dragon Ball V, we've seen Vegeta harness the Uzoro form with Ultra Ego. And I'm gonna leave the links to the manga in the description if you wanna read it for yourself. What makes a Saiyan different, what makes Vegeta and Goku different is their heritage, where they came from. For a while we stayed clear of that, achieving the powers of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, taking something that isn't theirs. In the manga now, Vegeta took out the first stone and going back to the Saiyan's root. The same roots that Broly showed us, that with their power, the power of the Saiyans and their past, you could have achieved something so beautiful, something that will surpass even the gods of destruction with much care and much training. In my opinion, Broly came as an example of that, to show us that there's still forms, powers to achieve. And at that moment, the Saiyan's true form was born. And in the manga, when Vegeta achieved Ultra Ego, it was the point where that true form got much more intriguing. He has the powers of the god of destruction, but at the same time using his Saiyan pride, using the Zenkai boost. He never and will never abandon what a Saiyan is. The concept of Vegeta surpassing Beerus and Goku is something that has been passed around for a while. Since he achieved his new form, Ultra Ego, a lot of debate struck. Has Vegeta done it? Has he achieved something that will finally make him the strongest? Well, the answer to this question is not exactly. The newest form of Vegeta isn't perfected. He's not achieved his full potential, and he's not mixing his Saiyan heritage, his Saiyan instincts and power with it, like they did with the Super Saiyan Blue forms and God. he hasn't reached his full potential. The part of Vegeta honing in his Saiyan instinct and mixing it with his Ultra Ego form is intriguing. If you think about it, what Ultra Ego is the power of the God of destruction, but also the power of Super Saiyan God was the power of the gods. So what they did was mixing Super Saiyan with Super Saiyan God, giving birth to Super Saiyan Blue. So what Vegeta did here is the thing that I always wanted, is that Vegeta having a form that not just defines him, but defines his Saiyan heritage. He's the prince of all of the Saiyans after all, and having a form that defines him, tapping into the power of the God of destruction and mixing it with the power of the Saiyans, the blood that goes through his veins, is the thing that I wanted. The thing that I always gave Dragon Ball GT props for was the forms in it. To be exact, the Super Saiyan 4 form. And that form is one of my favorite ever, if I'm gonna be honest. Why? Because it represents what Vegeta and Goku are. Their Saiyan blood runs through that form, the tail, the shape of it, representing the Great Ape form, the thing that made Dragon Ball from the beginning. And I was happy to see that Broly had this form in his base, in the eyes it showed. And now this is the thing that I want Vegeta to achieve. And we saw a slight hint of it in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie when Vegeta transformed his Super Saiyan form, his hair turned green. And when Goku was trying to achieve Ultra Instinct, his aura turned green also. This green form represents the Saiyans tapping into their Great Ape form in their base form. That's what Broly showed us. And this is the point that I wanna get to. The point when Vegeta finally gets his moment and surpasses his peers. Like with Goku, how it's imminent with him. He's gonna reach it, he's gonna surpass it, and at one point he's gonna achieve something that puts him on the map in terms of being stronger than Goku. It will bring back Vegeta the way that he should be. Ultra Ego gave him that moment to shine, but it was quickly taken from him. Vegeta has always and will always be Goku's other half, his rival. They both push each other to the next form and power. Without the other, they can't be who they are, and they can't be who they want and dream of. Vegeta is always destined to surpass the gods of destruction. He's always been destined to give justice to all of the Saiyans and represent them as their prince. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this concept of the Saiyan's ultimate or true form. How there's mangas that dive into that subject, and how the Dragon Ball Super manga is going with it. Everyone knows that the Saiyans are special because they are Saiyans and their power is limitless, and they deserve a form that represents them, represent the Prince of Saiyans, the past of his people and their future. And yeah, this was it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're safe also. Enjoy every moment. Stay safe. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. Nonetheless, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye. Saiyan.